There is a creature that is described as the dancing queen of the animal world. Their flight is like the motion of swimming through the air. What we are describing is the monarch butterfly. I'm Spee,
And I'm C's.
and together we are the Species Brothers.
Insects, birds, and bats are all contributors to pollinating the plants of our ecosystems.
So just imagine if all the pollinators were gone. If they go, so do crops such as berries, coffee, tea, and chili.
So there's a great importance for continuing the growth of the insect population and doing everything we can to keep these little critters flapping around.
Now, let's get to why these butterflies are so important to Texas in particular.
Monarch butterflies are important to our state because Texas is the main flyway for the migration of monarchs from Mexico to Minnesota, so they're basically the ultimate tourists.
A monarch butterfly has 4 stages of life that include egg, the caterpillar stage, the chrysalis, and then the adult butterfly. All stages require the use of plants for growth and development. Like humans, insects have basic needs to survive. Food, water, shelter, and a good Wi-Fi connection are just as important to the life of a pollinator as they are to you and I.
The food source for pollinators is a plant that has pollen and or nectar. In addition, some larval stage insects need plants to sustain life.
So, why milkweed and why is it so important to the monarch? Milkweed is a plant that produces a milky substance that is a main source of food for the larva stage of a monarch and the habitat for laying of eggs. Texas Parks and Wildlife is working on a continued effort to make available the native plants that are diverse for the increase in the milkweed numbers. Why is Parks and Wildlife working to help the milkweed population? Texas Parks and Wildlife has determined that there has been a drop of about 90% of the monarch population over the last 20 years. This decrease is the result of an urban development and land management techniques such as mowing and herbicide applications.
There is a great effort in our state to help increase milkweed production and other native flowering plants, but the effort is more than just Texas Parks and Wildlife. Many city governments are even stepping in to help increase the milkweed numbers.
Well, we can all agree that our beautiful state has many wonderful species of wildlife, but I believe that one of the most beautiful is the monarch butterfly.
So the next time you see a butterfly flying around, I hope you think of the important job that it has and how we can each play a part in continuing the cycle.